All right, let's get into breaking down this Kansas offense. Once again, like I said, this isn't going to be their whole offense in totality. I'm sure there's a whole lot of other stuff that they do and like to get to, but this is just kind of my hand-picked clips that I really liked, highlighting some stuff that caught my eye. So these first few clips are going to mainly just cover their spread ball screen action and how they space that and how they cut out of that, and they do a really good job. So I'm excited to show you guys this. This particular clip is going to start obviously with a baseline of bounds where they're trying to, I believe, they're trying to get Samuels here in this mid post, but Baylor does a good job of pushing him out. One thing I want to highlight here, though, on the flight of this basketball from the inbounder to number 10, 23 from on the flight of the ball before the ball's even caught, he's already getting out there to ball screen. That makes it extremely hard to guard. That helps with spacing. That helps to get an advantage off the ball screen and ultimately to get two on the ball, which is what most teams are trying to get when they ball screen. Throws it out. Well, let me redo that. It's kind of skipped there. And he's getting out to that sprint out ball screen. Now, inbounder's trying to get to this deep corner. Got the other deep corner, and he's as high and wide as he can get there, occupying that gap as much as he can. So here they switch, and you're going to get a quick reversal to the corner. That's key. That's what they do. They really spread you out and put pressure because why is it important to get that ball to the corner quickly? Because this guy has the longest closeout of anybody. A lot of times I've seen him come off this ball screen and he'll just bypass the wing and they'll go straight to the corner and play out of that. But this ball gets reversed to the corner because that kid has a long closeout. There's a long closeout with the baseline drive. And they get that cut. Let's watch that again. Quick pass to the corner. He's going to drive this closeout. And watch 15. He started in the corner. He lifts off the ball screen. And then he sees the back of his defender's head and just finds the open area. I mean, if he cuts this way, he's going to run right into the driver. He doesn't. He finds that open area right there at the logo. It's a great cut, great find. That's obviously stuff that they practice. Watch it again in slow motion. I'll try not to stop it. Watch 23 get out there on the flight of the ball to the ball screen. Sprint out. Great spacing by number 1. Quick pass to the corner to drive the closeout. And he finds the open area on the back cut. All right, here's another one. A little flip action. They really, really do a good job of screening, getting out the ball screen quickly. So look, as soon as this ball skipped to the corner, that's what I was talking about. They bypass the wing, they just skip it to the corner. And again, there's little to no hesitation here. He knows I got to vacate the paint to open the paint up and go ball screen. They do a great job being patient off the ball screen, and they get that back cut from the corner. And he draws a foul. Watch it again in slow motion. Start with a little flip. Goes ahead and skips it to the corner. Sprint out ball screen. Watch the patience here. If he just takes off dribbling now, number 1, that's how you get illegal screens called. Number 2, you don't give him any time to get there. And on top of that, you don't give your teammates time to space and be shot ready and set up their cuts. It's great patience here by Harris coming off the ball screen. Harris gets in there. I mean, 15 could easily sit out there and just want to catch and shoot, but what's the easy shot in basketball? It's a layup. So he doesn't settle for that. He sees the back of his defender. 3 does a good job of not over dribbling and charging, and he hits him. Watch the whole thing again here in slow motion, and I'll try not to stop it. Corner skip. Great patience. Patience is the key here on the ball screen. Lets his teammate get there to set a good physical screen. Cutting into open space. They do an excellent job of it. All right, next one here. It's their thumb down series or thumbs up. I can't really tell. I know it's some kind of thumb motion. Starts off with a ram screen here. 15 is going to go ram the ball screener. And you get that cornerback cut. Now, on this one, there just ends up being a scramble. And Kansas does such a good job in these scramble situations of relocating out to the arc, spacing, and making plays in the unstructured moments. They do a great job of that. So Grady Dick's over here in the corner, their best shooter, I would say. Catches his man sleeping up the line. It's a great pass. Just couldn't get the finish, but that's another underrated thing that Grady Dick does is he gets a lot of offensive rebounds. He gets his hands on a lot of loose balls and plays like this where he just keeps it alive. I mean, he stays in the play here and is able to knock it back out. Then they're scrambling, and that's just shot fake pull up, and he's really comfortable doing that going right. Watch it again in slow motion. Looks like a thumbs up there is the call. You don't get the ram screen. 15 immediately relocates. Back cut. Doesn't finish, but he keeps it alive. Into his triple pull up. There's another one, that corner ball screen that we watched earlier. This one's a little different though. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is a call or if this is just another option out of this, but it's a really, really effective option. They run this a lot. They run it for Grady Dick as well. On this one, they're running it for Jalen Samuel. You'll get this corner ball screen. Harris is their best passer, facilitator. And on the ball screen, this guy's in the gap. Zero's going to come pin him right here. So you get that flare, pin down, pin out, whatever the terminology you use. Here it is in slow motion. Starts a little kind of a box alignment. And you get that weak side zipper action. That's all just false motion to get to this corner ball screen with the pin. Right there's your pin in. Good on target delivery by Harris. That's the key there. I like that action a lot. Boom, cut to the open area. There's another one out of a timeout. Um, really good play design here. Enter the ball, little slip screen. You're gonna get this flare right here, the slot flare. Um, he's got the option to slip it, obviously. Boom, you get the slot flare. They're looking for that. He slips it, still not there, but they keep playing. He's over here, gets his dribble handoff. He's following it to a ball screen. Look how up the line he is. That's a great read by Zero. Great read, cut right into this open area. You've lifted the help. I mean, I would go on out on a limb and say Four is their best shot blocker. Well, you just lifted him out of the paint. He is very, very so much occupied in this ball screen action. You lift the defender out of the paint and you fill yourself into the paint with the back cut and finish. Watch it again in slow motion. I'll try not to stop it. Cutting into the open area, it's a great skill, and they perfected it. Try to get the slip. Now watch how fast 23 knows. Okay, I got to get out of this paint and go ball screen, go occupy the help. And there's no shot blocker in sight. A lot easier to finish. I mean, A lot easier to finish over this number one than this kid. And look, their best shot blocker ends up out here opening that paint way up. All right, now getting away from some of the spread ball screen stuff. This is kind of some of their quick hitter actions. They run this a lot. I just call this kind of like slot high low or slot duck in. And so they're going down screen for Samuel. He obviously is going to occupy a lot of attention here. They got a matchup here with McCullers Jr. that they like. He's going to hit there. He's going to make. Oh, what happened there? Hold up. Let me back it up. He's just going to make a little kind of like a Ricky cut there into that duck in. That's a call that they want. That's a matchup that they liked. That's a call. After a timeout or whenever you need a bucket. Whose side they're going to run it on? Grady Dick's side because he's going to occupy a lot of help with his ability to shoot it. What's the other thing you see? Number 12, they're big. Where is he? Is he in there able to shot block? No, he's pulled out. He's occupied with the ball screen. 15's walking him in, walking him in. He's going to surprise him with a duck in. That's not a good job of being physical on TCU's end, but this is how you catch people sleeping. And from there, you're almost done. I mean, you almost have to foul him or just hope he misses short. Watch it again. Let's focus on McCullers here. Watch down here, 15. Watch how he sets up this duck in. Change of pace, change of speed, walks him, times it in right with the flight of the ball. It's great. I mean, their shot blocker does get back in there, but it's too late. If 23 is just hanging out here in the short corner on this block, then yeah, he can get in there and disrupt that shot. But he was occupied. He's just not able to get back into the play quick enough. And if you guys need any of these diagrams, I will leave my email and my Twitter at the end. Just email me or message me on Twitter, and I have all these diagrams for anybody that wants them. You can also go to fastmodelsports.com and get them as well. Here's another action that I really like. This is their horns dive action. This is a very common action ran by, at the high school level, college level, obviously. But they add a little roll and replace wrinkle in it that I really like. So probably their best player right here involved in the ball screen. He sets a really good physical ball screen. And he's going to dive straight to the rim. That's just normal horns dive, very common action. So after he dives, then their big comes and cleans it up with the ball screen. But look at Samuel. He doesn't hang out in there. He replaces. He's going to roll and not duck in, not hang out, and then he's going to replace this ball screener. There's the replace, back out to the slot area, and the ball screen action occupied two defenders, and look what it does to the paint. Wide open. Wide open paint area. It's nice when you have a guy that can just go get a ball out of the air and rip the rim off as well. That always, it never hurts to have that. Again, this action is made by this. It's also made by having two guys in the corner who you have to respect, because if these guys are able to really help, then that helps. But you can't. You have to respect their shooting ability. Again, Samuel gets out of there, roll, and replace the ball screener to open that paint up. Watch it one more time, and I won't stop it. There's the roll and the replace. Harris is a really good passer. All right. I believe it's going to be the last one we watch. This is going to be a sideline out of bounds action that I really like. Starts with a zipper screen, and you're going to get Kansas' best player, one of their biggest threats on an Iverson cut here. Watch 35. He's going to set the Iverson screen. Really just ghosted it. What are you trying to do here? You got one of their best players coming to this side of the floor, and you got this guy. You got McCullers as well cutting to this side of the floor. So you're kind of trying to shift that defense and open some space. And that's what they do here with this wide pin down. And it's basically, I mean, it does the same thing as a ball screen. It occupies two. When you go ball screen, your goal is to get two on the ball. That's your goal. Here with this wide pin down, what happens? You get two on the ball. You got cutters over here and guys that you have to respect. So it occupies them just enough to open it up. Watch it again. The Iverson cut here. I love these misdirection cuts. Got this wide pin down. You know, he had the lob there, or he also had what he did, and that was finish. One thing I'll add on this that just is a lot of times overlooked when coaches, I believe, are putting in sets, and when you practice them, you know, you might just do it 5-on-0, and you know, you have to do this stuff game like, and you have to be picky as a coach because thing that jumps out to me here is the delivery of the pass from Harris to the guy coming off the pin down. I mean, it's right on target. Boom, right on target. It allows him to take one dribble into the finish. If that ball's not on target, I mean, if it's out here where he's got to, pat it down, then he loses dribbles, or if it's out here and then he's got to try to catch it, regain momentum, he delivers this ball where he can catch it on target with all his momentum going downhill, and he's able to finish. So that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, definitely not everything they do on offense, but it was just a few of the clips that really I liked and I wanted to talk about, and stuff that really impressed me with them. Again, if you need any of these clips, message me on Twitter or email me. Either one, I will be happy to get you these clips and these diagrams as well. You can get them on fastmodelsports.com. I encourage you guys, if you're not on fastmodelsports.com, go there, check it out. They have thousands and thousands and thousands of free content. Free content. You don't have to enter your email. You don't have to pay a subscription. You go there, you click play bank, boom, you can be on there for hours for free, getting all kinds of great sets, practice drills, breakdowns, everything. Go check out fastmodelsports.com and check me out on Twitter. And if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you.